My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. And welcome, first of all, to my YouTube channel. My YouTubes are short, they're quick, they're sweet. I get to the point and get you out. I'm a national expert in IRS tax resolution matters. I've been doing this, God, since 1973. I know I still look so young. And I've probably, besides working about 10,000 cases, I've been on Fox and ABC Business News talking about the president's audit of his tax returns. So today I want to talk to you about how to pick out a good tax consultant and tax representative. I get a lot of calls, people do a lot of searches. I'm going to be, one of the cool things about YouTube is you can analyze for yourself who to pick after you see them on YouTube. I never would have thought this a couple years ago, but I have been an avid YouTube, I guess, blogger or poster, I guess, for the last years. And the reason a lot of people will use people is they see them on YouTube and they really got a good feeling. You never hit anybody by print or what's written. I wouldn't even do it by what people say about themselves. I would, for you, if you're picking a good tax consultant or representative, you'd want to do that in person by voice or Zoom so you can analyze what that person is like for yourself. People are generally a good judge of character, and you yourself can make the determination on the knowledge base that that person has. Some of the things you want to look for is a person that's personable, they're communicative, and you want to ask them specifically their history really within the discipline that you want. So if you want a good tax representative, you got to ask yourself, what is it they're going to be representing you for? If they're representing you for an IRS debt matter, you're probably going to want a former IRS agent who's been a revenue officer and deals with debt all the time. If you got an IRS audit matter, you want to speak to someone who worked in the audit division of Internal Revenue Service, a former revenue agent or someone who knows what they're doing. If you're hiring someone for an appeals matter, you want to hire someone within the scope of the appellate division. We have all these people. I'm not saying that. I'm trying to have you drill down on the person that's best for you. So whether it's a tax representative or tax consultant, you want to know their discipline of expertise. Within tax, there may be litigation, there may be estate, there may be probate, there may be death, there may be filing tax returns. So you don't want to speak to anyone just generally that puts their shingle out and says this. You want to find out what their experience is working the cases that you may have. If given the facts of your case, you may want to find out what's a normal or expected result. Someone calls me, generally I can tell them with 99% accuracy what's going to happen on the case. You can't do that in audits because you haven't seen the paperwork, but you want to check on pricing, how long they've been around, what their experience level is like. But do not hire anyone by print ad. I always suggest you Zoom, you FaceTime, and get a really good feel. And by the way, the more experience a person has, generally, they're going to get you the best result. One of the reasons I have a former IRS agent team is if you're dealing with an IRS matter, I don't know, we have about 150, 200 years of direct IRS work experience. So remember, if it's litigation, you want to hire an attorney. If it's something within debt or filing, you want to hire someone within IRS or a CPA. Maybe your CPA or your accountant does a really good job with that. But you want to have someone who's worked at least 500 to 1,000 cases within their discipline to get you the best result. I'm always available for consultations. Do your own due diligence on these people, especially if you're going to write, a sizable check. Anyway, I appreciate you listening. By the way, if this information helped you, if you could leave me a subscription, just hit the subscription button. That helps. Believe it or not, YouTube wants they show people that have more subscriptions. You can always leave a comment, give me a like, or ask me any questions you want. You call or send me an email. Thank you so much. Happy hunting.